Two Eastern rivals go at each other here today as the Chiba Jets face the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Welcome to the Todoroki Arena here as the Kawasaki Brave Thunders host the Chiba Jets. Kawasaki Brave Thunders, number 6 in the Eastern Conference, up against Chiba Jets, who are mired at essentially the top. They're number 2 in the Eastern Conference with a 24-8 card. The fans are just getting ready to get started here because they want to be able to cheer for their squad. They need to be able to cheer themselves hoarse. Pretty decent crowd we've got here this Wednesday evening. Games such as this one will have implications as far as teams are to make it to the playoffs. There you can see. In second place, just 1 point behind, actually, Utsunomiya are the Chiba Jets with a 24-8 card. So with a win here, they can move further up, though they have one more loss as compared to Utsunomiya. Kawasaki can move up further in the standings. They are in 6th spot, safely in the middle of the pack, but they'd like to be able to move up as quickly as they possibly can. We now take a look at the lineup of the home team, the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. They will be starting out with Yuma Fuji, Naoto Chuji, Nick Fazekas, Pablo Aguilar, and Jordan Heath. But when you look at this squad, they will be relying a lot on Ryusei Shinoyama, their national team member. And that man on your screens who you saw a while ago, Naoto Chuji also, who is in the starting lineup. Well, the main players for them will be Shinoyama, Chuji, Matias Calfani, Pablo Aguilar, not in the starting lineup, but part of the Spain national team. He will also be heavily counted on in today's battle. As we take a look at the lineup of the Chiba Jets, who we showcased over the weekend, their main players, number 1, Josh Duncan, number 2, Yuki Togashi, the national team point guard. They're also going to be relying on Shannon Shorter, though Shannon Shorter will be coming off the bench. That's Togashi there in action. Gavin Edwards, a naturalized player, will see a lot of minutes as expected. And Sebastian Saiz, a Spanish national team member, will be facing off with Pablo Aguilar. Some are billing this as the battle of national team players of both Spain and Japan. And why not? As I mentioned, Spain's Pablo Aguilar goes up against Sebastian Saiz, and Japan's Ryusei Shinoyama goes head-to-head with Yuki Togashi. Those are two matchups to look out for this entire evening. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here for B-League action. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us as we call in the players from the visiting Chiba Jets. There are your starters. Number 1, Josh Duncan. Number 2, Yuki Togashi. Number 14, Takuma Sato. Number 22, Sebastian Saiz. And number 31, Shuta Hara. Good shot there of Togashi. Didn't really have a good outing the last time we saw him here in our coverage. He started to heat up late. There's head coach Atsushi Ono. Head coach since 2016, the start of the B-League. Former national player. And here now is the introduction of the hometown Kawasaki Brave Thunders. And there you have it, the starting five for the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Yuma Fuji, number 14, Naoto Chuji. Number 22, the King as they call him, Nick Fazekas. Number 33, Takumi Hasegawa. And number 35, Jordan Heath. That's a lot of power coming off the bench because they have Pablo Aguilar coming off the bench together with Ryusei Shinuyama, national team captain. Surprising to have those two players coming off the bench, but that is the strategy of Coach Kenji Sato. Let's see if it works. Once again, you have the starters. Kawasaki starting out with Fuji, Chuji, Fazekas, Hasegawa, and Heath. Chiba starting out with Duncan, Togashi, Sato, Saiz, and Hara. This is going to be an intriguing affair, but everybody looking forward to Togashi up against Shinuyama. We're going to see that a little bit later on. Shinuyama still not being fielded in here in the early part of this ball game. Let's see what transpires. Once again, good evening. Welcome to B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Suntay with the call. We're hoping it turns out to be a down-the-wire affair. Yuma Fuji there on your screens. He will handle the quarterbacking chores. There's Saiz, number 22. Side number 1, Josh Duncan. This is the battle of heavyweights in the Eastern Conference. Number 2, Chiba Jets up against the number 6, Kawasaki Brave Thunders. We're coming to you from the Todoroki Arena. And here we go. Saw a brief shot there of Naoto Chuji, another national team member. First possession here will go to the visiting Chiba Jets and Togashi. Togashi gets it back. He'll go to the corner. Togashi will attack. No, he'll set up a shooter from the corner. Was it partially blocked? They say no. Sato asking for a foul. He says he got hit on the arm, on the hand to be more specific. No call from the referees, and first attempt here, the offensive basket for Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Probing, they kick it outside. Fazekas will start off with a 3. He can hit from just about anywhere. He's a 3-level scorer. From 3, he's got a medium range. Saiz answers right back. We're tied at 3. He's also another one of those 3-level scorers. He can score down low as well. Nice bounce pass. Showing the ball, and they'll reset the offense. 2-man game, and suddenly hoisting. And missing there was Chuji. Chuji is not afraid to take open shots. He's on the outside. Gets it to Togashi. Togashi inside. The layup is good. Up against the trees. 5-3 early in this game. Kawasaki. Another 3 hoisted. That's offline. Rebound to Saiz. Over to Togashi. Togashi not really rushing things. And then suddenly attacks. And he will head to the line for 2 free throws. That sudden burst of speed got the defense napping. Yuki Togashi, standing 5'7", 27 years old, MVP of the 2018-2019 season. Has played in all 32 games of Chiba. He's been on the floor averaging 26 minutes with 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Makes that first free throw. No problem with the second as well. He had a very poor free throw shooting outing the last time we covered him over the weekend. I'm I'm sure he wants to make up for that here today. And look for holes in the defense. That's going to be the first personal foul here on Sato. It's 14 up against 14. So Chuji, the national team member, against Sato, one of the toughest defenders that Chiba has. Back out to Chuji. Cross-court pass. Fazekas. Showed ball. Attacks inside and hits. Nick Fazekas now with 5 points. He actually has all the 5 points of Kawasaki. Wow, they just hoisted that one up. Saiz got it. He put the floor down on he put the ball down on the floor, and that's what you can't do against really quick guards. Losing possession. Looking for Fazekas. Fazekas didn't roll. Nice steal. They're trying to set up the shooters in the corners. They can't. Jordan Heath. Jordan Heath is shooting over 40% from 3. That's why he likes to lurk outside. Hasn't had a shot attempt yet here. Josh Duncan picks that rebound off the miss. 3 minutes gone here in the opening period. Nice ball movement. Duncan. He'll get caught up there. Their legs got entangled. That's going to be the first personal foul on Hasegawa. Hasegawa is one of the best wing defenders in the league. That time he got caught with a wide open stance. Saiz, short. Ball lands to Fazekas. He's going to bring it up himself. Nice pass! And that was on the radar of Fazekas. Found Jordan Heath for the slam. Fazekas always has his head up. Always looking for an open man. Found one that time, and we're tied at 7. I was asking for a prayer there. Saiz can't get that to get. Grabbing that rebound here is Togashi. Togashi escapes! Togashi now with 4 points in the contest. And it's a 2-point lead by Chiba. Giving up is Chuji. Fazekas will launch. That time a little bit off to the right. Togashi and company on the attack once again. Using that Fazekas. Look at that excellent pass. Last minute cut by Saiz. He got it and slammed it through. It's a 4-point advantage now enjoyed by Chiba. Heath on the outside. He's heavily guarded there by Duncan, and rightly so. Trying to go inside to Fazekas. He gets it back! Boy, twice Chiba was on their way down. They couldn't even get it down. That time not even past the half-court line. Gets intercepted. That's the lead of Chiba, just down to 2. There's another steal. They're off to the races. 4-on-2 break. Fuji for 3. Short. Duncan with the board. Those are the open shots you need to be able to make. Togashi gets away. Nice setup. Shuta overshoots. That's what Shuta can do. Play tough defense and hit that 3. Misses it that time though. Attacking inside. Now to Chuji. Got hammered. Nice look there at the national team member of Japan. It's going to be the first personal foul on Togashi. Now some fresh legs. Gavin Edwards will now check in. And here is Shinoyama in action for the very first time. Togashi still on the floor, so him being in the game, we're going to see that matchup we were looking forward to. two national team point guards up against each other. Shinoyama just checked in. Launches that shot, misses. That might be a goaltend. Referee still double checking. There's no sign. Shuta still asking for it. Watch it here. It looked like it might have hit the backboard first. Hard to tell from that angle. Well, they say just 2 free throws for Shutahara. Fazekas lumbering over to his spot. You saw in the release, a little bit too strong, but the long rebound goes back to the boys in white. Shuta. Shuta attacks, puts it up. Too strong. There's another poor pass. Togashi thinking about it. Now launches for 3, comes up short. Duncan gets it back. He put it down. Got stripped, but the ball will stay on this end. Quick hands there from Shinoyama. 4 minutes and change. Still to be played here in the first. Fazekas will be replaced just for a little bit. And coming in is Pablo Aguilar. No Saizo, so no Spain versus Spain yet. We should see that later in the ball game. Shinoyama still. Shinoyama trying to force the issue. Gives it up. Forced. Doesn't work. They're going to have to put this one up. Just short. Battle for the rebound. And here comes the boys from Chiba. Togashi, nice handoff. Duncan, that deep inside, will almost always score. Watch it here once again. Nice pocket pass. Duncan up to the task from another angle. Togashi knew exactly what he wanted to do. We'll take a break. Chiba with the lead.
ファウルは川崎が3つ、千葉が2つ。先ほどアナウンスメントで、千葉ナンバー2セバスチャン・サイズ選手のファウルをコールしましたが、サイズ選手のファウルはありませんでした。サイズ選手のパンサルファウルはまだついていません。ゼロです。修正してワークを下げます。
Welcome back to the Todoroki Arena for this matchup between the Kawasaki Brave Thunders and the Chiba Jets. It's 14-9. Chiba with a 5-point lead. Cheers of Kawasaki there. And the numerous fans that have made their way here to cheer on their squad. That's a poor pass. Shinoyama still has not found his groove here. Checking in right now is... Oh, there's another steal. Shinoyama's really looking for a shot. Or at least trying to set up a teammate. Aguilar from long distance. No. jumper works. Nice basket there from Taguchi. That's instant offense there from Shigeru Taguchi. Baby hook's not gonna work. Shorter. Nice setup there for Duncan, and Duncan will rattle that through. It is now 19-9. The visiting squad up by 10. Let's see what Shineyama can do. Promptly gives it up. Another rebound. That time skying high was Shorter. Shorter likes to play the point guard role. And just when I said that, he comes up with a poor pass. He had Togashi free on the wing. Just could have nailed that pass. That would have been an open three-point shot. Nice look there at Otsuka. He's in there for shooting. Yuta Otsuka, 33-year-old, standing 6'2", is a pure shooter. Togashi's going to take a breather. Now might be a good chance for Shineyama. Shineyama sets up. Still short on that one. That would not have counted anyhow. Offensive foul called on Kawasaki and big man Jordan Heath. Let's watch it here. Jordan Heath just erased Nishimura. That was like a full-blown pro playing up against a grade school player. The way he ran over Fumio. A minute and a half remaining here in the first period. It's a good start here for Chiba. Only 9 points scored by Kawasaki. Shorter gives up the dribble. Nice pass to Duncan. Duncan with a spin. Gets denied, but looks like 2 free throws coming up here. Heath not happy with that call. That's going to be his second personal, and he could be in trouble. That's a quick spin there by Duncan. It looked like he got a lot of ball there. Wanting to complain, but thought against it. That is the second personal foul on Heath. Will have to be replaced. He will have to sit down, and we might see him midway in the second period. Now we have a first look at Matthias Calfani, national player from Uruguay. Not too much of a scorer, but a real tough defender. Good averages though, with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Matthias Calfani, we'll see what he can do in place of Jordan Heath. Duncan makes that first free throw, increasing the lead to 11. Duncan second. Too strong. Kawasaki fans urging their squad just with 9 points on the board. Well, they need some production, especially from Shineyama. Aguilar hands it off. That's a nice spin. And the basket inside. Badly needed basket there. But look at Shorter. Quickly brings it up. Might be looking for a 2-for-1 situation here. And a traveling violation would be called. That would be called on Gavin Edwards, the naturalized player of Chiba. First turnover here for Gavin Edwards. Let's see if he shuffled his feet. Well, he did make his move before he put the ball down on the floor. They still have a 9-point lead though. Shineyama playing point, gives it up. He quickly tried to look for a shot. Let's see if he looks for it here once again. There's the handoff. Forcing the issue. Hands it off, gets it right back. That's a nice fake. And a nice bucket there from Shineyama. Make sure he got his defender up in the air. Difference of just about a second here. Actually a microsecond. Game clock to shot clock. Shorter saying, go to the wing, go to the corner. Calling out the play. Kawasaki in the penalty. Shorter for 3! In and out. 1.8 remaining. But they say it's going to stay on this end. Enough time for a catch and shoot at point 8. Launches! That's going to be just short. That was well run. Nice bounce pass. It was a lead pass. But after the first 10 minutes of play, it's Chiba up by 7, 20-13 over Kawasaki. Welcome back to the Todoroki Arena here for B-League action this Wednesday evening. Anthony Suntay with the call. Thanks for joining us. As we have two of the powerhouse teams from the East. Number 2, Chiba Jets up against the number 6, Kawasaki. Kawasaki with the possession here to start out the second. Trailing 20-13. Shinuyama for 3. Good line, but short. Quick hands from Shinuyama. Nice pass! An assist, and Aguilar with his first 2 points in the ball game. Shorter. Main point guard once again. A pass a little bit too high. Edwards was able to get to it. Knocked out of his hands. Nishimura calling out the play. Almost a nice bounce pass. If the pass was issued just a little bit earlier, that would have been an easy 2 points for Taguchi. The defense was able to recover. Shorter now. Will he try to look for Edwards? Yes, he does. Gavin Edwards falling away. He had to put that one up. Fazekas back in action with that rebound. Fazekas with 2 rebounds and already 7 points in this contest. Shinuyama calling out the play, gives it up to Nick. He's asking for it. They go down low inside. Calfani trying to barrel his way. Nice spin. Kicks it out eventually. That is not going to count even if it went. Shot clock violation there. Calfani held on to that ball a little bit too long. Minute gone here in the second period. The 5-point lead still enjoyed by Chiba. Chiba looking to solidify their position in second spot. Throwing that up. The prayer of Fumio wasn't answered. Quick 3. little bit too strong. Fumio almost got to it. Fazekas, long two. Yes. As I mentioned early in the ball game, Fazekas can hit from just about anywhere. Shorter. He'll give it up. Fumio. Now to the corner. Forcing the action. And it's going to be called a block. The fans of Kawasaki were asking for a charge there. Kalfani felt he had the good defensive position. Let's see here. Looked like he got there a little bit late. Hard to tell. I was trying to look at the feet. Not sure if it was really set. That's going to be the first personal foul on Matthias Kalfani. Matthias Kalfani, only seen action in 13 games, riddled with injuries in the middle part of the B.LEAGUE season. Well, Kawasaki actually wants to be able to make a strong push here in the second half of the season, now that they feel that all their imports are in harness and are ready to go. Saiz, that one rattles out. 21-17 is our tally. Biggest lead of the ball game was at 19-9, enjoyed by Chiba. Fazekas gives it up. Gets it right back. Kalfani found the cutting Aguilar. The pass that was deflected. Really active hands coming from the Chiba Jets here tonight. Lead is still at 4. Nice quick pass. And Kalfani there asking for a foul. None given, but he's going to get the 2 points. And now Kawasaki just trails by a single basket. Shorter. Gives it up. Almost a traveling violation there. It goes back to Shorter. Nice basket from the outside there. That 3 will really help their cause. Shorter showed us over the weekend that he can hit that outside shot. Fazekas gets it inside. They feel they like this matchup with Kalfani. Kalfani kicks it out. 3-pointer away. Bang! Nice setup there. And Otsuka, who we mentioned a while ago, who's a pure shooter, easily knocks that one down. Difference between these two teams is just 2. Nice steal. It's going to be a jump ball situation. And where does the possession arrow point to? Looks like it's showing Chiba. Gucci lost control. Promptly got it back, but because of that skirmish on the floor, it'll still stay here, but the possession arrow now will be pointing to Kawasaki next. Shorter for 3, yes! Well, they're saying it's a long 2. He had his foot on the line. The referee was right there. Nonetheless, it's a 4-point lead for Chiba. A little bit more breathing space for them here. Back inside. Kalfani will be called for travel. Kalfani saying he got hammered in the face. I didn't really see the hit on the face, but there was some on the arm. Referees don't blow the whistle. Shorter. Short that time. Nice tap there from Fazekas to himself. Aguilar in the corner gives it up. Fazekas to the top of the key. That's going to be a foul called there on Fujinaga. Fujinaga, one of the backup point guards, is really an aggressive player, and he's aggressive on both ends. That time his aggressiveness got a foul on him. Trying to look for Fazekas once again. Fuji from the outside finds Fazekas. Shot clock is at 2. Fazekas, no! Trying to track it down. The swipe will make that basketball hit the sideline. As we mentioned, Kalfani loves to play defense. But it's still the ball of Chiba Jets. Up by 4, looking to increase it. Kalfani. Oh, guarding the one here in shorter. That's going to be a foul on Kalfani. That's a poor foul for him. Getting entangled with Edwards. He should have just let that one go. That's a cheap foul. And that's also his second. Shooter. Nice kick out. Edwards misses everything. Nice swipe from the back. Shorter. Pulls it out. Fujinaga. Hands it off. Shorter. A lot of time on their shot clock. 3 on the way. Nobody boxing out. Saiz with the offensive rebound, and he's going to head to the line for 2 free throws. That might be a foul on Fazekas. Saiz is very active around that basket. You need to put a body on him. There, the foul on Fazekas was clear. Clipped him on the arm. That's why Saiz wasn't able to slam that through. We got an official timeout. We'll be back for more action from the Todoroki Arena in just a bit. We now have the re-entry of number 2, Yuki Togashi. One of the top players for Chiba Jets, and we've still been looking forward to that head-to-head matchup. Togashi up against Shinoyama, but we only saw that for about 30 seconds. Togashi went to the bench as Shinoyama was coming off the bench for his squad. Togashi was the starter. Saiz makes the first. The second will drop through. Lead is at 6. Final stretch here of the first half. Aguilar whips it to the top. Gets it right back. Aguilar for 3. Short. Uncontested rebound there. Shuta. Over to Edwards. Active hands there. They're going to reset. Shorter. Finds Edwards. Edwards will be called for traveling. That is exactly what he did earlier. Shuffling his feet before he put that floor down. And that was Kalfani actually pulling the chair right from under him as well. He expected a body to be there. That was a trick perfected by Rick Mahorn of the Detroit Pistons in the NBA. And look inside, kick ball there. Properly acknowledged by Saiz. Well, you know, in Spain they love to play soccer as well, so he's got active feet. Here's Chuji. He started out. Another one of the national team members of Japan. Fazekas stopped in his tracks there by Edwards. Calfani attacks. Short on that shot though. Gets it back. Overshoots that time. Calfani still in the paint, complaining to the referees. Three-pointer. No, that was a brick. And here comes Shorter. Togashi. In the land of the Giants, will lose it. He was a little bit out of control that time. Watch it here. Nobody to pass to. And he hit it off the leg of Gavin Edwards. A lot of times point guards are just taught to just leave it on the floor, let your teammate pick it up. Josh Duncan now will check in. First look here at Cole Flippin. Cole Flippin, a dunk champion. Standing 6'2", 24-year-old. Let's see what he can do. He's a speedster and he can really get up there as well. He loves to play tough defense, and look at him trying to shut down Chuji. Nice tip there from Togashi. Saiz collects him. It's right back to Togashi. Personal foul going to be called there on Yuma Fuji. Second foul there on the point guard that started out this ball game, Yuma. 3:14 remaining here. We're going to have Jordan Heath coming right back. Saiz on the outside to Flippin. To Duncan. Saiz on the outside. Shot clock is at 5. They got to make their move. Duncan does. Baby hook works. And the lead is back up to 8. It went down to 2 from a high of 10. Kawasaki had been nailed to 22 for quite a while, but Fazekas finally rings the bell once again. Nick Fazekas already in double digits with 11 points. Nice basket inside. Saiz is real active. Under 2.5 to play here. Action is picking up. Nice pass once again. Heath can't get at the drop though. Thought he was looking for another slam. Shuta takes very good care of that basketball. Now to Saiz. To Togashi. Togashi. Yes! That was a long three. Showing the handles. Let's see if we can see that again. Well, we're not going to see it. But at the end of the day, here we go. Stopping, popping, hitting from 3. And this is now the biggest lead of the ball game for the Chiba Jets at 11. 1 minute 54 seconds remain here in the first half of the Todoroki Arena as we find Kawasaki hosting the Chiba Jets. Chiba up by 11 here. The possession with Kawasaki. They got that lead down to 2 already, but they just can't seem to hit from the outside. Fazekas for 3! Still no. That one will hit the backboard, and that's going to be possession now for Chiba. Their biggest lead previously, talking about Chiba, was 10 points at 19-9. Kawasaki got it down to 2, but now it's back to 11. That's good defense. Flipping. Lost possession there. Watch it here. And I go with the behind the back dribble. That was good pressure from Tsuji. Tsuji still to get on court here though. No points, just 1 rebound and 1 assist for the national team member of Japan. But he's been aggressive. Let's see if that aggression can get him some points. Yuma! Short! Fazekas taps it to himself. 3-pointer works! Badly needed basket. Finally on the board is Tsuji. 3-point shooter finally got one to drop. Flipping. He's got that in his arsenal. He will come up short though. He's got a brand new 14 to work with. Togashi launches a 3, misses everything. Nice recovery. Nothing there from Saiz. We go inside to Fazekas and Togashi with a prompt foul saying, there's no way I can guard that man. Second foul though on Togashi. It's an 8-point lead enjoyed by Chiba. Kawasaki looking to cut it further with his offensive thrust. They find Fazekas. They're going to try to attack the defense of Togashi. Why not? He's got 3 personal fouls already. Fazekas just stole that away from Saiz. Heady play there coming from Nick Fazekas. One-time member of the Dallas Mavericks and the LA Lakers. Nick Fazekas already with 13 points, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. There you see the first points. The first basket from 3-point gunner, Naoto Tsuji. They need to get him going. The defense has really clamped down on him, but there you have a good shot of Fazekas once again. This is what transpired in that last play. Fazekas with a shove, the rebound, and put back. We'll be back for the final seconds in a bit. .5 seconds remain here in the first half of play. Chiba up by 6, looking for more here with his final thrust. Kawasaki looking to keep that deficit at 6 points. Togashi hands it off. Shuta's gonna have to put this one up. Does and hits! Timely basket there from Shutahara. They're gonna have a comfortable lead going into the halftime break. Well-run play. You cannot leave somebody as deadly from 3-point distance as Shutahara. Knocks it down, and Chiba is up 38-29 at the halftime break.
だからのメッセージすべてに返信するリプ祭りの開催も。
今なら無料トライアル入会できるよ。2月7日まで。
俺たちにできないこと何もない。
これがワンチームや。
It's halftime here at the Todoroki Arena as we find the visiting squad of Chiba up 38-29 at the break. Some of the action. Ogashi gets away with a looping shot inside. We still have to see the Shinoyama-Togashi matchup. That was a nice radar-like pass from Fazekas, finding Jordan Heath for the slam. And then cutting inside, an assist for Togashi and a slam for Saiz. Another assist, this time to Duncan. And he delivers inside. Only basket there from Tsuji. Shorter from the outside hits. Actually, the main story here was three players carrying the scoring load for Chiba Jets. And just one player, Nick Fazekas, in double digits for his squad. There's Fazekas, kicks it out. Nice basket there from Tsuji. Tsuji there with a wild shot, but Fazekas with the offensive rebound. So Tsuji's actually just got 3 points. Shinoyama with just a basket. And it has been all Nick Fazekas. Togashi there on your screens with decent numbers. As we take a look at the stats for the first 2 quarters of play, 38 for Chiba, 29 here for Kawasaki. Collectively shooting much better is Chiba with a 43% clip as compared to just 34% for Kawasaki. That's combined. But as you can see here, when you break it down further in 2-point and 3-point distance, Kawasaki shooting slightly better from 2-point distance, but horribly from 3-point country. 3 out of 18 for a 16% clip, almost 17, but 5 out of 13 for the visitors and shooting close to 40%. Very surprising. No free throws taken yet by Kawasaki, but if you look at the points in the paint, they actually have more points in the paint. Kawasaki does at 16 as compared to just 10 for Chiba. There were a couple of times that Calfani felt he got fouled as he took it to the basket, but no whistle called. As you take a look at some more numbers there on your screens. Assist numbers, 11 assists for Chiba as compared to just 8 for the host Kawasaki. There are the numbers of Togashi. He's got 9 points and 4 assists. He also has 1 rebound. But real balanced scoring, as I said. On the other end, as you can take a look at number 14, Tsuji, just with that single 3-point shot. When you look at balanced scoring,
両チームのリバウンド投
Saiz
数
has 10,
川崎19本
Togashi has 9,
15本
and Josh Duncan has 8.
スリーポイントのパーセンテージ川崎
One player in double digits in Saiz and two close to double digits in Togashi and Duncan. On the other end, just 13 points. The lone player in double digits is Nick Fazekas. And after that, the next leading scorer is Chuji with that lone 3-point shot.
さて後半にあたり
They need to get everybody else involved. They gotta get some easy baskets and also some free throws if they can. Second half, just about ready to get underway here at the Todoroki Arena. Anthony Suntai with the call. Thank you very much for joining us here for B.LEAGUE action this Wednesday evening. It's number 2, Chiba Jets, up against number 6, Kawasaki Brave Thunders. These two powerhouse squads in the Eastern Conference. When you finally see the matchup that we were looking for, Shinoyama up against Togashi. We'll find out. For the fans not disheartened, they know that their squad just down by 9 points. It once stood at 10. Kawasaki brought it down to 2. It went back up to 11. And at the half, it ends at 9 is their deficit. Kawasaki will get first possession here to start the second half. Fazekas on the outside. Will he try to set up his shooters? Chuji, no. One and done. Shuta hit a 3-pointer to end the first half. Here's Togashi. Going to zone defense to start things off is Kawasaki. It's a 3-2 man zone. Togashi. The pass was a little bit too low. Saiz couldn't get to it. It's going to be a shot clock violation. So Kawasaki got the defensive stop that they needed. Can they score though? Here's Shinoyama. Shinoyama, Togashi. This is the matchup we were expecting and waiting for. Fazekas hits that 3. Nick Fazekas now with 16 points in the contest. Duncan bring it down. Lead is down to 6. Shuta on the outside to Saiz. Togashi stopped in his tracks. Shuta gets away high off the glass. Is that going to be a goaltend? It will be a goaltend. Heath can really get up there. And that's why Shuta tried to hit it and kiss it off that glass real high. Very clearly you saw Jordan Heath slammed the board. It's going to be a goaltend. Count the basket for Shuta Hara. Hara now with 6 points. He with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Shinoyama, Togashi. That's a mouth-watering matchup. Let's see if he's going to attack Togashi. He should go into the post. That's a nice handoff. Heath looking to slam it through, but got fouled and head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul will be called there on Sato. Quickly erases his hand as Heath missed that free throw. First free throws in the ball game here for Kawasaki, and they miss it. Second is good. Duncan will bring it down once again. Normally that short is low when he's on the court, but when Shuta Hara or Togashi are there, they bring it down for their squad. Togashi with the miss. tries to take Togashi down low. Togashi picking him up high. Shinoyama hands it off. He thought about it. Puts up a three. Bang! Jordan Heath is shooting over 40% from there. You'd want to be able, as a defense, to let him put it on the floor. He let it fly, and he made the defense pay. Shuta. Sato. They go inside. That might be a charge. It is. That is what Kalfani will give you. Tough defense inside. That's why he's in there. Not necessarily for his scoring. He got to the spot first. That was clear. That's an excellent call by the referees. Deficit for Kawasaki is at 4. 2.5 gone here in the third. Shinoyama once again, calling out the play. Togashi, close to his hip. Fazekas gives it off. Shinoyama, back to Fazekas. Fazekas inside! Basket and one! And the deficit has been cut down to a single basket, and the fans here inside Todoroki Arena are happy. Timeout will be called quickly here by Chiba. Coach Ono doesn't like the start of his Chiba Jets. The 5 on the floor for both these squads. Kawasaki has Shinoyama, Tsuji, Kalfani, Fazekas, and Heath. Chiba Jets have Duncan, Togashi, Sato, Saiz, and Hara. Fazekas completes a 3-point play. He's now got 19 points and 10 boards. Already a double-double. And we're still early in the second half for Nick Fazekas. Shorter. Puts it up and in. Looking for a 3-point play of his own. He beat Kalfani to the spot there. Kalfani not as quick from the outside. He might be better served staying inside that paint. Pretty wise move from Shorter. And he completes a 3-point play. The lead is back up to 4. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Shinoyama looking for Fazekas once again. That's Chuji's specialty. Will miss though. Nice rebound from Shuta. Togashi. Burning rubber. Finds Shorter. Excellent assist. And moving without the basketball was Shorter. His man lost him. A lot of times Shorter just really walks up towards the half court. That time he sprinted. Lead is back up to 6. Fazekas, easy put in. Nothing shorter could do there. Fazekas already 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Gavin Edwards will lose it. Will stay here with the boys in white though. Fazekas already 35 years old, but still very crafty. Yuma Fuji will check in as Naoto Chuji has had a real struggle today, just with 3 points. He's had a few opportunities from 3. Here's Togashi. Togashi once again. Nice handoff and easy put through here from Josh Duncan. Another excellent setup there from Togashi. Now with 7 assists. Fazekas left open for 3. Dodging a bullet there for the Chiba Jets. Fazekas has got a very good percentage from there. Shorter, takes it out. Togashi. Togashi up against Shinoyama. That's a poor pass. And because of that lazy pass, it's going to be a turnover. Togashi apologizes. That was his fault. Watch it here. Shorter did everything he possibly could just to keep it in their possession. Back to Fazekas on the outside. Edwards doing the right thing, right on him. Now they got the switch. They swing it. Open 3! Short. Togashi now will burn rubber once again, and why not? They feel they've got the advantage. Edwards was down low. Togashi didn't spot him. Togashi keeping the defender on his hip. Shuta. Nice bounce pass. Gavin Edwards will lose it though. Shuta with a foul. Let's see if that might be called an unsportsmanlike foul. Sometimes referees will call that. Nice quick hands from Nick Fazekas getting that steal, because it looked like Shutahara did not go for the basketball, but they just say it's a regular normal foul. Under 5 minutes to play here in the third period. 6-point lead enjoyed by Chiba. Nice swipe by Shuta. Chiba native Shutahara with a good contribution here once again. Excellent shooter and a really tough defender. He's showing it here. Stopping, popping, missing. You can't say Kawasaki has not had their opportunities. They've had open shots, just haven't been able to knock it down, and that's why they trail by 6. Togashi. Togashi. Up against Shinoyama. Launches and misses. Heath tracks it down. That's going to be a foul on Togashi. That's going to be his 3rd. He's got to be careful. He might be replaced here. Actually, the second part of the third period already. Usually the time that Coach Atsushi Ono rests his starting point guard. And here comes his replacement, Fumio Nishimura. On cue. That was brought about, number 1, by the 3 fouls, and number 2. This is usually the time he gets rested. Good contribution so far from Togashi. 9 points, 1 rebound, and 7 assists. This might get Shinoyama going. Ryusei Shinoyama, captain of the national team, 32 years old, standing 5'10", has played in all 32 games, averaging 20 minutes, 6 points, 1 rebound, and 4 assists. He's now got 4 points. Against his average point-wise. But more than anything, he's there to set the tempo. He's done a good job getting his squad back within 4. Edwards would lose it once again to Shinoyama. Shinoyama coming in at the right moment. Shinoyama here with Heath. Gets it to Heath. The foul will be on the floor, they say, but Chiba is in the penalty. So 2 free throws coming up now for Jordan Heath. There's that steal once again from Shinoyama. Coming from the blind side. Heath misses his first, just like what he did earlier. Jordan Heath playing power forward center, standing 6'10". Gets the second one drop. 29-year-old looking good here in his performance so far in the B-League. He's played in Japan for quite a while. Japan has been his second home. There's a steal. Counter steal. And they say no. The officials say ball to Kawasaki. Coach Kenji Sato there applauding. His defenders have really come to play here in the second half. Kawasaki with possession, just down by 3. Fazekas hands it off. Fazekas with a roll to the basket, doesn't get the pass. He's still inside that paint. They're forced to hoist up a 3. Actually, a long 2. And it works. Nice basket there from Yuma Fuji. And the lead is down to just 1. Kick ball. Shot clock will still stay at 15 seconds. Yuma Fuji. Explosive to the basket. Stopped a while ago and hit that long 2. Here comes Pablo Aguilar, who has played all 32 games, averaging 26 minutes. He's had norms of 11.7 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 steals. But today, he's really been silenced offensively. Just about 2:30 remaining here in the third period. Saiz to the other side. Shorter for 3. Yes! Nice cross-court pass there from Saiz. Now we're going to see Aguilar up against Saiz. They're both on the floor. Spain national against another Spain national team member. Losing possession. Not taking control of that ball there was Hasegawa. And he promptly lost it to the baseline. They get it past the timeline. Lead is back up to 4. Under 2 minutes to play. Bounce pass goes to Shorter. Kicks it out to Saiz. Saiz will now attack his countryman. Hits it and kisses it off the glass. Saiz over Aguilar. And the lead is back up to 6. Third quarter winding down. 3! A little bit too strong. Aguilar with a long board. Heath gives it up. That'll be the 2-man game. Heath rolling. Nice pick set. And that 3-pointer is going to drop there. Badly needed basket there by Kawasaki. And they got one from Otsuka, who I mentioned during the first half is a pure shooter. He's been cut down in half. Shorter trying to get it back. Short. Nice look inside. Edwards. That was purely a fishing expedition. Gets a foul there from Yuma Fuji. 2 free throws now coming up here for Gavin Edwards. He just put it up, made sure that there was contact. Nothing really Fuji could do. Edwards is much stronger, much taller. Edwards. The first free throw, a little bit too strong. Under a minute to play here in the third. Once again, welcome back to the Todoroki Arena. In English, it's called the Roar Arena. Second free throw will drop here. First look here at Yasunori Aoki, the 25-year-old. Averaging just 6 minutes. Let's see what he can contribute here in essentially the final minute. Poor pass. They get it to Shorter. Shorter pushes it forward. Active hands. They get it past the timeline. They're going to milk some clock here. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Gavin Edwards. Now the shot clock will be turned off. That was a solid pick. Slightly moving there with Gavin Edwards as he picks up his second personal. And a quick timeout will be called here by Coach Kenji Sato. Trying to devise an offensive pattern. Want to bring this deficit down to an even more manageable level. Well, the shot clock isn't necessarily turned off because the game clock shows 24.1 seconds. That's literally a fraction of a second difference between game clock and shot clock. Chiba in the penalty. They cannot afford another foul or else 2 free throws coming up here for Kawasaki. Kawasaki, though, will milk this till the final 7-8 seconds before they make their move. Regardless of whether they score here or not, that is a very manageable deficit. They're going to throw that away. A little bit too high off that pass. You would have wanted to at least have an attempt, not just throw it away. But that turnover will give the ball back to Chiba. 4.5 seconds remain. That was a good foul. Kawasaki still had a foul to give. Actually, 2 fouls to give. Foul there called on Aoki. Togashi has been reinserted. He's one of those players that can sprint down and come up with those last-second heaves. Good line. That was just short. That would have been a backbreaker of sorts for Kawasaki if that went down. 3 quarters have been played. And Chiba is up 53-49 over Kawasaki.
ご理解ご協力のほどよろしくお願い申し上げます。迎えた最終第4クォーター。
Fourth and final quarter, just about ready to get underway here at the Todoroki Arena. And the Kawasaki fans ask to make some noise as they call out for defense. First attempt at the basket for the Chiba Jets. Trying to increase that 4-point lead. Almost a travel there, but Saiz will get that to drop. Lead is back up to 6. Look at the quarter scoring. Third period was the best scoring quarter for Kawasaki with 20. They only scored 13 and 16 in the first and second periods respectively. That's a smart play from Nick Fazekas. They'll head now to the line for 2 free throws. Fazekas already with 21 points, 10 rebounds and 2 assists. It's point 22. The 5 on the floor to start things off here in the fourth period. Kawasaki's got Shinoyama, Fazekas, Otsuka, Kumagai, and Aguilar. The visitors starting out with Nishimura, Shortlow, Fujinaga, Edwards, and Saiz. Nice pass, and Saiz with the slam. Shinoyama. What magic can he create here for his squad? Fazekas forcing the issue. And a foul will be called. That might be a number 11. Nishimura. It is.
Number 21, Gavin Edwards. Correction.
Well, Nishimura saying he got a lot of ball.
Correction.
But officials say otherwise. Foul will be called on him. Baseline inbound. They get it to Aguilar. Aguilar to Shinoyama. The foul's going to be called there on Fujinaga. An aggressive style of Fujinaga there. Got in that foul. Quickly, a minute gone here in the fourth period. Expect Togashi to be in 7 minutes or so. Here's Shinoyama. It's going to be a thrilling finish here to this ball game. Shinoyama hits! Shinoyama now with 6 points to go with 1 rebound and 6 assists. And his team now just down by 4. Shorter gives it up. That is going to be a held ball, jump ball situation, and possession arrow shows Kawasaki. Nishimura shaking his head there, not liking the call. Shinoyama again. Fujinaga just trying to stay in front of him. Shinoyama gets away. 3 on the way. Short over the rebound. Quickly hands it off. They go inside. Edwards. Quick seal. That's a play reminiscent of what the Los Angeles Lakers do. When they get the rebound, one of their players is off and running. This time it was Edwards. Look at that pass. Edwards now will head to the line for 2 shots. First personal foul going to be called here on number 27, Naoki Kumasai. Edwards on the line for 2. Makes the first. Only the second point of Gavin Edwards. Gavin Edwards is averaging 17 points a ball game. Misses on that second free throw. Just 2 points now. Jumper! Not gonna work. Saiz with the offensive rebound. They get it to Shorter. Shorter hits from the side. Lead is up to 7. Gavin Gavin Edwards has been a missing link here offensively, but still, his squad is up by 7. The other players have really picked up the slack. Not to say they haven't been going to Gavin Edwards. They have. Fazekas shows and attacks and gets at the drop. With Fazekas with 25 markers. Calling out the plays, Fujinaga. Now to Saiz. Shorter. Where Shorter went from one right side over to the left. Quick hands from Fazekas. He has 2 swipes already here today. He's getting up there in age, but his hands are still quick. Shinoyama tracks it down. 3-pointer! Yes! That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. Perfect setup there. He was waiting in the wings, knocks down that 3. And now Chiba is now just up 60-58. As expected, Yuki Togashi comes in at 7 minutes 2 seconds remaining here in this contest. It's been a real nice chess match between these 2 coaches, Coach Sato of Kawasaki and Coach Ono of Chiba. Togashi now up against Shinoyama. This is the matchup that we were waiting for. Essentially had to wait till the 4th quarter to really see it. And this is setting up a thrilling finish. Saiz! Kalfani thought he got the block. Kalfani asking for a travel. But the foul will be called on one of the Kawasaki players. Might be an Aguilar. Spanish nationals going at it. Aguilar coming over to help. Sebastian Saiz makes that first free throw. 26-year-old standing 6'9" up against his compatriot Pablo Aguilar standing 6'8". Saiz makes both. More manageable lead here for the visiting squad, but it's not safe, not by any standard. Kalfani falls to the ground, Shorter finds Edwards. Edwards, easy 2. Kalfani was trying to post up. The chair was pulled from under him. See, they try to set Kalfani up once again. They do. He's got the matchup here, a good matchup here against Shorter. Kick it out. Fazekas to Aguilar. Aguilar for 3! No. Shuta back in the ball game. So they got 2 point guards inside. They've actually moved Togashi to the 2 spot. Spotting up there for 3. Shuta for 3. Yes! And that is going to force the hand of Coach Sato to call time. Just about a minute earlier, Coach Ono had to sue for time because his squad's lead was down to a single basket. And now, this blast here from the boys in white forces Kawasaki to call that timeout buzzer.
ここで流れを切って主導権を握り返したい川崎です。このタイムアウトをしっかり生かしていきたい。
Back to the action here. Under 6 minutes remain in this contest. A battle of East contenders. Number 2 Chiba up against number 6 Kawasaki. We're coming to you from the Todoroki Arena. A violation is going to be called here. Thank you for joining us here for B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Sutai here with the call. Beautiful Wednesday evening here in Kawasaki. Togashi to Saiz. They hand it off. Shorter for 3. That was short. Trying to speed down. Galfani. It's out of his range. Hands it off. Still a lot of time in the shot clock. They need to attack. Attack quickly. Galfani for 3. Short. Wanted to show us that he can hit it from downtown. Misses that time though. Gavin Edwards. Stolen by Galfani. That's what Galfani can do. Stolen right back on the other end. Togashi says, let's wait for the troops. We're up. Under 5 minutes to play. We're up by 9. Just trying to change the tempo of the match. Togashi! No. Nice rebound from Aguilar. Galfani will hit the deck and pick himself right back up. Shinoyama calling out the play. M0 off to Fazekas. We'll get it back. There's a switch. Saiz now on Shinoyama. That's a nice look inside. Boy, but Galfani misses. They kick it out. Fazekas brings it closer. 2 free throws off that foul from Saiz. Galfani's got to hit those shots. 4:10 remaining in this battle. It's 67 Chiba, 58 Kawasaki.
ここでサンダース・パウリーが一番
2 free throws coming up here for Nick Fazekas. Makes the first. He's got 26 points. He has yet to add to his tally of 10 rebounds. He had 10 rebounds already in the first half. Makes both free throws. Well, to his credit, Chiba has hardly missed from the field. Togashi hands it off to Shorter. They've got 2 point guards. Shorter with a jumper, yes! Shorter really controls the game very well. Lead is back up to 9. At this stage, Chiba can afford to trade baskets. Kawasaki can't. They need to score on this thrust. Fazekas for 3! A little bit too strong. Duncan with the rebound. Here's Togashi. Off his foot. Don't know why they're rushing. And Kawasaki makes them pay. That's what he can do. That's what he's in there for. Naoto Chuji with another 3-pointer. Cuts the lead to 6. That was really all on Togashi. Didn't have to rush that. Togashi, they're very happy. Excuse me, Chuji very happy. Got the steal. That was actually handed to him on a silver platter. Stops, pops, and hits it. Now he's got him on court. 6 points in the game for Chuji. So he keep the ball in the hands of Shorter. And they're doing so, but that's good reaction by the defense, forcing him to give it up. But Shorter gives it to the right man. Edwards hits from the side. Edwards now with 6 points in the contest. Lead is back up to 8. Under 3 minutes to play. We got a thrilling finish here. Nice pick. Fazekas. Kept on the outside. It's 5 against 4. And Shorter looks hurt as he's clutching onto that shoulder of his. That could spell trouble. Well, he's hoping it's just a nerve problem. Still clutching onto it. Watch it here. He got a really solid pick there by Nick Fazekas. That's why he was out of the picture for quite a while. Couldn't even come back to help out on defense. This is a big play. Shorter will now have to take a seat as Takuma Sato comes in his place. It's an 8-point lead still enjoyed by Chiba. That's not a safe lead. They're not yet out of the woods. Togashi breaks that double team. Now we'll use some clock. Wisely so. Togashi gets it right back. Almost lost it again. The quick hands of Nick. Shot clock is at 10. Shorter says he's good to go. They send him right back in. He's got feeling back in that arm of his. Just a quick nerve problem. Safely inside to Edwards. Edwards almost lost it. A foul will be called to stop proceedings. Foul's going to be called there on Kumagai. It's the second personal. He had to stop the advance of Edwards, though maybe he didn't realize that Heath was behind him to help out. Togashi. That's a poor pass. It's a 4-on-2 break. Heath inside. 3 on the way. It's a miss. Big rebound there from Duncan. That was a timely rebound from Josh Duncan. And a missed opportunity here for Naoto Chuji. Under 2 minutes to play. Welcome to the final 2 minutes. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. It's an 8-point lead enjoyed by the visiting squad, Chiba. Kawasaki already in the penalties. So 2 free throws here for Josh Duncan. He makes the first. Lead is up to 9. That's even more breathing room for the boys in white. Coach Ono continues to work the referees on the sideline. That will drop. It's a 10-point lead enjoyed by the visitors. Fazekas and company need a quick basket here and the defensive stop. Edwards picking up high. There's just no space to shoot. Chuji was trying to force the issue. That's a poor save. Coaches will tell you, don't save it when you're under the opponent's basket. That just gave an easy 2. You're still up by 8 though. Shorter to Togashi. Again, going to use a lot of clock here. They got a comfortable lead at 8, but they need to score here to put this outcome beyond any doubt. That's a good attack there from Duncan, which means he's going to head to the line for 2 free throws. Third personal foul on Kumagai. Time is running out on Kawasaki here. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go here at Todoroki Arena. Josh Duncan makes the first. He now has 13 points to go with 8 rebounds and 1 assist. Duncan is right at his average of 13 points. He's now exceeded it at 14. Kawasaki's got to go quickly. Shinoyama gets away, asking for the foul. No foul given. Referee is swallowing his whistle there. Duncan wisely will use some clock again. Then explodes to the basket. Foul will be called on, might be on Shinoyama. Doesn't like the call. He was asking for a call on the other end, didn't get it. That's 2 free throws. And you're going to put one of the best shooters in the league, named Josh Duncan from the United States, on the line for 2 more shots. He has just made 4 straight. Make that 5. Josh Duncan trying to put this match away. Wanting to help Chiba move to 25 wins to go with 8 losses and solidify their position in second spot in the Eastern Conference. Heath is back up to 10. Heath on the outside. Heath has also been very quiet today. So Heath is at his average of 7 points. It goes to the other end. They've had their chances, but that should be it. With under 30 seconds to be played here. Sukahara will check in. So they've got another ball handler inside together with Shorter. And Togashi. Now they're just going to use clock. It's a 1-ball game here. Solid showing here by the Chiba Jets, visiting Kawasaki. And the Brave Thunders will fall to 20 wins, 13 losses. Getting the 24-second shot clock violation there, but in the end, that turnover will not hurt their cause. A substitution still to be made here. No, a timeout is going to be called by Kawasaki with 4.5 seconds remaining. Your team down by 10. Well, they're looking forward to a possible tie in the quotient system, so they need to score here. We'll be back for the final 4.5 seconds in a bit. It looks like Coach Ono from Chiba not taking any chances here, even if his team is up by 10 with 4.5 seconds remaining. He's got essentially his A team still in there. Fazekas. They swing it out. Fuji for 3. No. Putback is still not going to work, and it's a one-ball game here for the Chiba Jets. Final score 77-67. Chiba will improve to 25 wins, 8 losses. Kawasaki Brave Thunders will fall to 20 wins, 13 defeats. Decent showing here put up by Kawasaki. But Nick Fazekas was a one-man wrecking crew with 27 points, 10 rebounds, but really hardly had any help. Top guard Shinoyama finished with 8 points, 2 rebounds, with 7 assists in the losing cause. But a solid outing by Chiba, led by Shorter with 17 points. Josh Duncan had 16 points. 6 points coming here in the last couple of minutes with 6 free throws. Chiba traveled here to the Todoroki Arena wanting a victory, and that's exactly what they got. Nick Fazekas and company will fall in defeat here as they acknowledge their fans who have traveled to the stadium despite the COVID-19 pandemic. As you can see, a lot of fans have come over here to support their Kawasaki Brave Thunders. You could say it's a jam-packed arena, so to speak, because of social distancing requirements. You really can't have a packed house. This is as packed as it could be. Those empty seats are empty for a reason. In just a little bit, we're going to hear from Coach Atsushi Ono from Chiba, and possibly 1 or 2 of the players of the game. The Brave Thunders making sure that they acknowledge all their fans who have traveled here to the arena. They're going to go home disappointed though, because their team was able to cut the deficit down to 2. It once stood at a high of 11 at 35-24. They brought it down to 2, but in the end, not enough. Here is Coach Ono.
今日のゲーム振り返っていただいてどうでしたか。
そうですね、40分間ディフェンスのところ集中してやれたのが勝因だと思いますし、途中パス回らなかったですけど、我慢強くオフェンス組み立てられたのが勝因につながったと思います。
川崎さんとは2つ負けててですね、天皇杯の予選試合もそうですけど、今日のゲームに対して、一番重要視してたところどこなんですかね。
そうですね、2回連続で負けているのでね、3回連続は絶対許されないよっていうのは選手たちも気づいてたのでね、メンタルタフネスを持って戦ってくれたと思います。
今日の中でちょっと反省点としてはターンオーバーがやっぱり24ターンオーバーあったんですよ、
はい、
この辺はどう大野ヘッドコーチは考えられてますか？
そうですね、1クォーターの最初からチームのパスミスが続いてたので、ね、しっかり修正しなきゃいけないですし、新しく入れたオフェンスのところ、またあと共通理解、もう少し持ってプレーしていかなきゃいけないと思ってます。
最後に質問なんですけども、はい、今の千葉ジェッツというのはどういう昨シーズン非常に調子良かったです、昨年ですよね、はい、今の状況というのはどういう状況なんですかね、千葉ジェッツとしては。
そうですね、なかなか自分たちのペースに持ち込めなくて苦しんでいるところあるんですけど、これも一つの経験として持てればなと思ってますし、ここから全員下を向かずにね、前を向いて一歩一歩成長できればいいなと思ってます。
ありがとうございました、はい、お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございました。
And now we have Yuki Togashi.
そうですね、この数試合、自分たちのバスケットができてない中、今日も完璧な試合とはもちろん言えないですけど、こうやってしっかり勝ち切れたことは良かったかなと思います。
自分たちの試合ができない要因というのは、富樫選手はどう考えられていらっしゃるんですか？
どうですかね、自分たちのそのリズムというか、打ちたいシュート、選手それぞれなかなか打ててないなという印象もありますし、ディフェンスの方でも、なかなか機能してない部分も多いと思うので、まだシーズン半分あるので、しっかり修正しながらやっていきたいなと思います。
今日の中でやっぱりターンオーバーが24ってあったんですけども、こういうのはやっぱり選手間のやっぱりコミュニケーションミスとかそういうところですかね。
もちろんそれもありますし、一つ一つの判断だったりもそうですし、まだまだチームとして未完成な部分が多いのが今日の試合すごい出てしまったなと思いますし、今日試合に関してはやっぱ川崎のプレッシャーというのもやっぱ激しかったので、そこでターンオーバーをしてしまったかなとは、思います。
いい勝利だったのでお疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Let's review some of the highlights here of this match that just finished between the Chiba Jets and the Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Number 2 team in the East, Chiba, faced the number 16 in the East, Kawasaki Brave Thunders. This game was billed as the battle of national team players of both Spain and Japan. Nice pass there from Nick Fazekas. Spain parading 2 national players here today in Pablo Aguilar up against Sebastian Saiz. So that was from Kawasaki and Chiba respectively. And Japanese starting point guard and team captain Ryusei Shinuyama of Kawasaki up against Yuki Togashi, one of the quickest players in the league, and the starting point guard of Chiba. Though we really saw them match up against each other late in the second and also late in the fourth. Shorter there had an excellent game here, controlling the pace, controlling the tempo, finding the open man, and when he was open, hit the open shot as well. We expected an excellent matchup here at the Todoroki Arena, and we were not disappointed. That's why a lot of fans made their way here. They wanted to be entertained, and they were thrilled to no end. Unfortunately for them, their squad went down to a loss. That was the last rebound that Fazekas was able to get. That was his 10th rebound in the first half, and he got no more rebounds in the second. Heath hits from the outside, one of the few times he launched from there. He should take a little bit more, if you ask me, because he's shooting well over 40%. Trading three-point plays here, Fazekas, and then Shorter off that foul from Kalfani. Togashi, excellent look, finds Shorter once again. Shorter and company, the boys from Chiba, had a lot of baskets inside that paint. That's why they shot better from the field. Looking at their field goal shooting percentage, they shot 63% from inside the arc. 35%, decent mark from three-point distance for 52% total. That was a really big stat for them. Starting to heat up late was Kawasaki, but it was a little bit too late though. Saiz gets away with another twinner. Those easy baskets inside just really did Kawasaki in. Fazekas was looking for an end one there. Fazekas had great numbers, but he was the only player from his squad in double digits. Tsuneyama trying to get his teammates involved. Actually had a lot of assists. That pass there was one of his 7 assists. Here Kalfani went down. Shorter. Easy pass to Gavin Edwards, and the naturalized player just put it through. Shutahara for 3. That re-established another decent advantage for them. Brought it back up to 10 after it went down to just a single basket. Here Togashi loses possession, and Chuji's gonna hit this 3. That gave Kawasaki some hope. They were just down by 7 at that stage. But Shorter once again controlling the game, finding Edwards. Edwards hits that easy jumper, uncontested. That's the final possession. They called timeout for the final 4.5 seconds to drop that play, but it still didn't work. As we take a look at the numbers here, final score 77-67, a win for Chiba. And they shot excellently from the field, as we mentioned. 52% total as compared to 37% overall for Kawasaki. Rebounding numbers, heavily in favor of Chiba. 39-28, that's not on your screens. Steals, that was in favor of Kawasaki. 13-7. Also not on your screens, but it didn't really help Kawasaki come back and win this ball game. Assists, 24 assists for Chiba as compared to just 18 assists for Kawasaki. Free throw numbers started to go up. They had 11 free throws for Kawasaki, but 23 free throws for Chiba. And there you have the leading scorers. Saiz there with 18 points. 27 points there for Nick Fazekas in a losing cause. And some more of the top performers that you have here. Shorter was excellent together here as well with Josh Duncan. That was a 3-headed monster there that you saw on the screens. 3 players, almost at 20 points each. And that was what led Chiba to the victory here at the Todoroki Arena. That does it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, thank you very much for joining us. This is Anthony Sutai saying thanks for sticking with us for a great Wednesday evening game in the B-League. Till next time, till the weekend, take care. Good night. God bless everybody.